Alright, so my friend Juggo from my guild, and this is Noogie from Guardian Tales Guides, he does a range fire team. He just likes being asymmetrical, as he says, and choosing relatively different teams, because we got to try to double up on some of the off elements lately. It's just more helpful for the guild. So he's doing a range fire team. So I thought I'd go through it and see how it works out. Now, I just did a video and I kind of scrapped the video, so I kind of have a good idea what we're going to do. But I'm going to explain the process of how we learned the fight, right? So my account's pretty solid, so he kind of wants to match up DPS and then just see how I do the strategy in general, right? Because he's already doing it, so see if we can improve upon it. So the first thing is, like, we know Desert Worm does a few things, right? He's going to, and it's a straight up order, right? He's going to just normally do his little thing, and then he's going to small burrow, like real quick burrow, and he's going to come up on top of you, do a little damage. Then he's going to poison. Then he's going to, like, basically target lunge, right? So you'll see where he's going, and then he's going to go, and he'll go until he hits the wall. And then at around, basically within a 5-second variance, around 30 seconds, he will burrow under the sand and go to the middle. And when he goes to the middle, like, it's really bad, and especially with this group, because you can't just pop him out of it because your chain just won't be there. Your stun percentage won't. So you got to absolutely ensure he doesn't go to the middle, or you're just done screwed. There's ways to mitigate it slightly, but yeah, it's pretty rough. So we have to make sure, the whole goal of a good strategy is to make sure he does not move, the worm, and your group doesn't move that much at all. So we're going to try to focus on that. I'll show you kind of how to mitigate real quick. But so it just seems logical that you're going to kind of stand on top of it. Okay. There's a little poison, most likely it's going to be on you. We're going to actually let him get burrow off. Okay. So what you're going to do when he does the big burrow, which is going to happen in 10 seconds or so, is he's going to go ahead and go to the middle. You want to run away from it to the point where it's away from your group. If you can't do anything, you see how far away I am from my group? Like, he's going to do his little spinny thing, but look how much less damage you're taking because it's not going to. So he got him with some poison, but we did survive, right? So either way, you just run away from your group. But now that we've covered that, we'll go into the actual strategy of it. So we want to stay on top of him for most of the fight, because we don't want him moving underground at all, because every time he goes underground, we can't DPS him. So we lose DPS. So burrow a little bit, vulnerable for a second, we don't want that. Poison over here. And you can do that calmly by just going underneath, whatever. So now we got him over here. Now look, we're at 80 whatever percentage. And we want to, basically, if we cast now, which we can get our special, right? We're going to time it. We're going to really elongate the time. So, okay, so we're at 25 seconds. We probably escaped the big one, which is good. I'm going to stay on the wall here. When he launches at us, we don't want him to go anywhere. Since he's on the wall, it's going to be difficult. Okay? So we want to just quickly go through all of our guys. We're going to hit 10 million? Oh, no. That's your fault. So anyways, almost got to 10 million, but that's kind of where the strat's looking like, right? We want to keep them on the wall, because keeping them on the wall is just way better. Just do that with poison, just move back a few steps. I want to lunge, go right here, special up. Now we're getting real close, so his burrow doesn't go very far. So now we're going to hold this off for a second. See, we do it here. We're going to elongate that as much as possible. We always want Nari to go second on the chain. Alright, so we're at 26 seconds. He can still theoretically go to the middle if he wants, but he's not gonna. So this, I'm gonna call this the risky proposition, right? Because we're coming so close to his timing on the wall that it's just, like, it could go either way for us. So there we go, we got 10 million, that's pretty solid. So, but to be safer, what you can do is you can go ahead and wait for him to queue up the second poison, right? And after that, you special. So I'll show you a really aggressive specialing and just holding on to the seat of your pants and hoping he doesn't basically do his burrow. So aggressive specialing is getting it off as soon as it comes up, right? Here we are, aggressive. Oh, now we really gotta elongate it. Really big. Now it's at 28 seconds and he's coming out of it, right? So he let us attack him, he didn't go to the middle, right? And that's really nice because we can actually pull some. Yeah. It's gonna be kind of brave to go for that. So he's on the wall, he's not going anywhere. Here we go. So we didn't get very good RNG on that. Because we didn't really get that big burst, those big crits. So we're going to change that up ever so slightly. We'll try the aggressive again. But I know aggressive doesn't necessarily mean it's going to go well for you in the end. So then we can try to build some padding into it as well. So let's see. Let's go aggressive. I'm not really sure. I haven't really looked at it. How much damage Lucy's special actually doesn't seem all that impressive. But if it's not that big, we can just hold off on the second one. So let's go aggressive special right as it comes up. Wait it out as much as possible. So now we're getting done at 27 seconds. Is he going to go up there? No, he stayed with us. Alright. Stay on the wall here. Somehow we missed the special there. I'm not even sure how that happened. Okay, so he hasn't burrowed yet, and we've just been doing the one. So he very well could, because the timing's right in there. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to kind of build in some insurance. And we can do this in a few different ways. Build in some insurance so we're not stuck when he starts to do his little thing. His little burrow. We're not stuck with no special. We don't want that. So first thing you can do is wait till the second poison. Okay, so the second poison is going to come up here, and then you wait till it gets cast to cast your special. Now, that's really kind of brought the time down. So you'll see where it is. Like, we're going to end up more like 23 seconds. There's no way he's getting his burrow thing down at this point. No way that happens. It's just too late in the fight for it. But what that does do is give you less time to pick up a special at the end here. So you saw like much lower DPS there. The more you time, because you get more damage when they're stunned, you just do more damage. Like, I think what range does good damage, or like extra damage to airborne or something like that. So while they're stunned, you're going to do more damage, but pushing it out really fast like that means you do less damage, but the buffs overlap more. So it's a bit of a thing, right? So we're going to try one more thing, And we're going to go ahead and not special in the middle of it, or in the middle of the first chain. Because we get, like, Lucy gets the ability to special during the chain. We just don't need it. See how much it affects the overall damage if it adds us for safety. So I could special here, but we're going to wait on it. See, I could special right now, but I'm going to wait on that. Wait till after the stun, then we're going to put it up. And we get 33% off, that's fine. This might actually... I want to try that out again, actually. That's interesting. Alright, so if we hold that special off, we might get it to stun fast. Let's try something here. Let's try that again. Alright, same start of the fight. I'm going to go aggressive on the stun. But I'm not going to use my special during this. I'm going to wait till the stun's over, then I'm going to put the special. Alright, so we're 42% now. 75%. I'm going to lunge this here. We didn't really see that much of an increase there. In fact, we got the best RNG at the first time around, I think. Alright, so I'm not really sold on that, but let's try it again just because you can't just do it off one and go, hey, we got good DPS there, or didn't. So I'm going to keep doing that one more time and see how it works out. That's just holding off the specials. Aggressive on the chain. Gonna hold off the special. Okay, and that it looks like we can actually do that chain even during the stun, so we can work it in a little bit better. This might actually be a pretty good one here. Didn't get good RNG though, did we? So, not noticing a huge difference. Is there anything else we could do? Alright, so let's just do what is perceived to be the best strategy, which is starts off the same. We're going to go aggressive because we haven't had him rush us. But I think that might just be because I'm really timing the stuns well. I'm going to time out the second one. I'm going to do one more time. I'm going to elongate the ones that are at the second most chain to see if, even though the buffs are overlapping like that, I think it's alright, but I think if we go a little slower, we might get higher damage. So that's just what we're going to try here. Don't know if it's going to work like that. We're going to draw it out. Yeah, okay, so that looks like the go-to. So we just elongate the chains a little longer. That's it. So I bet if I do this again, we're going to see a 10 mil. Or really damn close to it. So let's try it again, because we've been getting like low nines. Go back in, sample. So this is the final strategy we're working on right now. Minimal movement. Yep, low nines. Go RNG. I think that's the winning strategy though. So last note, if you like, I'm timing the chains really well though. Like, I mean, they're coming out to the point where I'm getting my full 3 seconds without any missteps, right? But that takes a little bit of practice. So if you're having problems with that, you can just do this, right? Just let him dictate the timing of your chain or your special. So you do the same start, whatever, and you're gonna move out of the way. You're gonna cast your second chain against the wall. Your special is gonna run into you, and now do not special right now. Wait for him to cast the poison, then special. That way, even if you mess up the timing on this, you'll have a little leeway because you've killed so much time by letting him do the poison that he won't be able to. He won't be able to go to the middle at that point. So I mean, like, that's the way you can do it, and then he'll just keep doing his thing at that point. And you eventually, you have to go a little faster on the chain in the end. But you can see the damage doesn't really differ that much. But either way, I hope the long video of how to actually break down the boss and kind of do the strategy overall helps. And hopefully it helps you too, Jugo. Talk to you later.